Give us a few minutes while I allow my co-host to get in. This is Time to Heal podcast. Today we're presenting a topic on the 50 kids that got suspended from school for doing the TikTok challenge. Who won't smoke? And also we're gonna
what's happening, Easy?
what's going on, man? Peace and love to everybody tuned in and everybody who will tune in the future. We're burning this good sage right now, man, trying to get the vibes right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, positive vibes, positive energy. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, and we was also going to talk about the guy who spent 43 years in prison for no reason. Don't go in on that. Was it going in on the Marion?
Yeah, go ahead. Go touch on that, man.
I don't even have the clip. It's a new strand of COVID or something called the.
Yeah, I don't think we got the clip for that one.
Oh, okay. It's all good. We ain't gotta touch on it today. You don't want to. But
it's definitely something to talk about, though.
Yeah,
it is definitely something to discuss, bro. I like that. I like going back into that subject right there. It's definitely something to talk about.
Yeah, we'll see what's up with it, man. I guess we're gonna jump into the 50 kids and the TikTok challenge.
Yeah,
we about to go into the school shooting.
Let's start off with the TikTok the kids that got suspended from the school. I think one school was in Chicago and the other one was like in Tennessee, wasn't it? It was two different schools. There were 50 total kids that got suspended for this TikTok challenge.
Yeah.
Let's play the video on that.
Okay. Hold on. Oh yeah.
Who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me? Nigga, who won't smoke with me? 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 Nigga, who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me? I'm tryna fuck a nigga lungs up. They be like, no, don't put up. Fuck that. Say big brother, bring on guns out. Wanna smoke? We get the spinning while the sun out. I ain't never lacking, I pump gas with my gun out. Scream out what's happening to get the bus until it run out. All these niggas hiding like what they got, it ain't no fun out. 762 big as hell to knock a nigga lungs out. 1, 2, 3, 4, kick your dope, get on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, don't make no noise, I eat your face. 9, 10, 11, wing up, fuck that. Fuck with Jake, I'll kill 14 niggas if 13 bitch niggas play. I think my Draco might be gay. Why? Cause he blow niggas.
Man, I got caught up listening to the song, man.
Yeah, it's real tempting to go in there and listen to the song. That's what gets you the beat and everything. Got a nice beat, right. Got a nice flow to it. But what we come to talk about this certain image is the energy. This happened during school. Like, this is the reason why they were suspended during school, I guess, for making the gun gestures. But I'm not here to bash the kids, the teenagers. I'm not here to bash the teenagers for having fun with TikTok. But here's the thing. It seems like when we in entertainment, when we dealing with entertainment and things like that, it's always got to be a gun, or it's always got to be money, guns, and drugs. Like, why can our energy be on different things sometimes, you know what I'm saying, to bring more positive energy? I mean, it's good to have fun with TikTok. We're not gonna bash TikTok and the teenagers. I think you was talking about they should have had a warning before they got suspended for school. But we're not gonna bash them, but we just saying like your energy. This is the type of energy that you're bringing. This is the type of energy that you're putting out. Just don't take that to heart. Don't make that energy your reality. Just keep it entertainment. Well, when you make it your reality and try to do these things in real life, that's the problem where we going with the rap scene today. Is when people take the lyrics into heart and they try to imitate it or be that person. A lot of hip hop when hip hop first started and things like that, it started off based off of people's experiences, personal experiences. And so they get on record and they talk about their personal experiences and their feelings or how you feeling at the moment. Don't let other people's experiences and energy of how they feeling at the moment get involved with your energy to make you act a certain way. Just keep it entertainment. That's what I'm saying. Well, you got to be careful when you're doing this because it's a lot of young teenagers watching that's maybe younger than these kids right here that's watching. It's going viral, so we got to protect those young kids too. Like we don't want them to feel like gun gestures and stuff like that. We don't want them to take it the wrong way because they might not have the understanding yet of guns and how the consequences with guns. So you got to watch even younger kids that's younger than them that may be watching. Well, what you got to say on it, E? You lost your sound. You on mute. Unmute your mic.
Oh, I was on mute. Oh, Milo was trying to get in. He wanted to speak on it too, so I was gonna add him in real quick and see what he got to say on it. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
You live? You can hear us?
Yeah. Can y'all see me?
Yeah,
I can't
see you.
I'm not able to. I froze up.
You can't see him? I can see you on my screen.
Okay. I see everybody. What's the topic we talking about?
Oh, we was talking about right now. We was talking about the kids at this school. They was doing this TikTok video to Who Won't Smoke. Let's play it back for you. I'm gonna play it back for you.
Yeah, do that.
E, I'm gonna leave and come back in. All right.
All right. Yeah, and they was at school with this TikTok video, and I guess it was inappropriate for school, so they got suspended. Over 50 kids, 50 schools. And they were doing that Who Won't Smoke TikTok challenge. Let me play it for you.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
All right.
Who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me? Nigga, who won't smoke with me? 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 Nigga, who won't smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me? I'm tryna fuck a nigga lungs up. They be like, no, don't put up. Fuck that. Say big brother, bring on guns out. Wanna smoke? We get the spinning while the sun out. I ain't never lacking, I pump gas with my gun out. Scream out what's happening to get the bus until it run out. All these niggas hiding like what they got, it ain't no fun out. 7'6" too big as hell to knock a nigga lungs out. 1, 2, 3, 4, kick your dope, get on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, don't make no noise, I eat your face. 9, 10, 11, wing up, fuck that. Fuck with Jake, I'ma kill 14 niggas if 13 bitch niggas play. I think my Draco might be Jake. Why? Cause he blow niggas. I just got a brand new lolly. There's a faux nigga. Call me an auto yes man. I don't know niggas. You can send your best man, you gon' lose your best hitter. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That's how I step on niggas. I step on you bitch ass nigga. Fuck with
Yeah, I think it's
There is outrage at a local school, and this is all over a TikTok video.
Yeah, here we go again. Roseanne live. She's got details. Good morning.
I didn't see this part.
Well, good morning, Scott and Anita. The Tinley Park High School administration is on the defensive today after this video we saw it circulated on Facebook. Now, what some believed was a joke for a TikTok challenge is being considered anything but funny this morning. Now, we have blurred the video, but we want to show this to you. Some have said that it appears the students and even staff members in this video are holding their cell phones like guns. And when somebody posted this to Facebook, the comments ranged from some calling it hilarious and others calling it disgusting, and that they couldn't believe that teachers would be a part of this. We can't confirm that there are teachers in this video, but we did get this comment from the school in response. It's extremely.
There is outrage.
Yeah, man. The generation.
Yeah.
How can I put this? Society made this acceptable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give everybody guns. Let them run free and blase. You know,
Condoning in it. Yeah.
what do you expect?
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
when they could have been doing something else, it could have been another a dance out or something like that. But no, they chose to do cell phones as weapons. Man, look, I'm gonna tell you like this: what the good Lord know, you only got one life. That's it.
Yeah.
Play with it if you want to. You don't come back from that.
Right.
And life ain't Call of Duty.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's where it's at too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They got the wrong concept of they taking things literally. That's meant for entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll take these videos and they'll see these people in these videos and they'll think that, that this is real life, or, that this is, which it is in some, in some places it is.
Yeah.
But they'll take that and think that these rappers who's singing the song is really doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And really, when I looked at the video, I was like, he don't look like the type of dude that won't smoke. You know what I'm saying? I can't judge somebody by look, but it just don't appear to me like somebody won't smoke. You know what I'm saying? But he got all these youngins around here who won't smoke with me. You know what I'm saying? This catchy. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I find myself bobbing to it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we used to know how to distinguish between what was real and what was entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
They don't care no more.
Yeah.
That's harmless to us. What that video, what each and one of us looked at that and took out of that, we know about that. So that's harmless to us. But for a blue collar person, white person, see all that. Man, they think you dangerous and ghetto.
Yeah.
Yeah, without even knowing you. And I hate to say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hate to say that, but I mean that's what it is on that.
Yeah.
And we play right into the system.
Yeah. And the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Do I feel like they should have been suspended? I don't know if they should have been suspended, but definitely, given a warning or something.
Yeah,
even though it's harmless, you know what I'm saying, and they ain't got real guns, but you at school to learn. You know what I'm saying? You're not there to be doing no TikTok videos. I know it's fun, I ain't gonna destroy nobody's fun, but you're not there for that. You there to learn, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I don't feel like they should have been suspended for that. I feel like they maybe should have been warned. I think they just needed somebody to blame because it went viral.
Yeah.
And so now it looked bad on the school. So now the school wanna, gotta do something. They pressured by the parents to do something. You know what I'm saying? But
And look, everybody that participated in the video knew it was gonna be some kind of backlash to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
You know,
I think they were just having fun with it.
yeah, you know, yeah, like any other kids would do. But
Yeah.
you know, if you in the school and everybody pulling out their phones like that, it's weapons and stuff, you know, and playing the music and the music go with it. That's what get it. The music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
what get it right there, the music.
Yeah.
For real.
Music,
Hey,
music,
look,
that beat to get you.
yeah.
That beat is good.
Look, B, because if it was Wipe Me Down or something like that, they wouldn't. It probably wouldn't be no suspension or none of that. They would.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
see, Marlon, you going somewhere with that one? Like
Yeah.
songs like that, you know what I'm saying? They still fun, and
Yeah.
they were still in the hood, and they were still fun songs without having to do extra stuff. You can still have fun without
Oh yeah.
promoting guns all the time. Now we all not perfect and everything and like that, but I'm saying with guns and drugs all the time, there's other ways we can have fun than that all the time.
Man.
Right. Because like I said, they take it literally.
Yeah. Look, I'm just gonna put it like this. I'm a grown man now, so I do grown man things now. So
yes, sir.
My thing of fun is protecting my family by all means. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So all that foolish stuff that they doing out here these days, man, boy, it just don't make no sense, man.
Yeah.
It just don't make no sense. I thought you if you was in the streets, you supposed to protect your family, man.
Yeah.
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 For
I
sure.
thought it was about family.
Right. They done made it a thing to where it looked cool, you know what I'm saying? But then now, just like you see old boy in Mansfield who came to the school with a 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying? Then when he got to that fight, okay, I'm gonna do what I know, you know what I'm saying? What I heard, you know what I'm saying, from these other people who telling me to do something, you know what I'm saying? Now you end up with a attempted murder, because when the situation came up, the only thing you knew was in your head was won't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? All you knew was what you seen. So
Yeah.
I think it's where these children, they don't know how to decipher from what's real and what's entertainment, and know how to keep, like you said, you're a grown man. You don't use a tool for a tool. It's not a toy. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand that. They thinking, oh, you know, this look cool. I go do this. You know, people ain't gonna mess with me.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah. Man, man, we living in our last days, y'all.
Yeah. Most definitely that. But
yeah. Were they talking about apocalypse and all this? What was the other one where where they was going the movie? It was based off the movie where they were talking about we in the times where the purge and all that. Like, it felt like around, like I say, around 2011, around that time. It's like things started to change. You just felt it.
Yeah.
You see people talking about the Illuminati a little bit more. Like, they've been around forever, but you see people talking about that. It's a lot of conspiracies. Everybody's starting to get these conspiracies, and it's things are starting to change. Like, things been getting a little weird, strange.
Well, hey, look. Let me switch up the subject right quick and ask y'all a question right quick.
Yeah, what's going on?
I really want to know y'all opinion on this.
Yeah.
Man, what's up with being a rapper, man? And shit, I'm scared to be a rapper these days. You feel me? Look, my partner was telling me, my partner can rap. And he was telling me, man, you kind of got to rap, Milo. What's up? Come to the studio with me. Shit, I said, nigga, I ain't finna rap no more. I said, I'm retired now.
Yeah. You gambling, huh? When you rapping now?
Yeah,
Hell
yeah,
no.
Marlon. Yeah, Marlon. Unfortunately, it's a lot of rappers losing their lives these days, man.
Yeah.
Man, that's sad, man.
Yeah.
I thought
And it's
rap, man, was back in my day, rap was rap, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hip hop.
People didn't lose their life. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't losing their life like that.
Nah.
yeah, man.
They just
They say after Biggie and Pac died, everything just after that situation happened, everything slowed down with people losing their lives. And then it boosted back up at a tremendous rate. Like you got people getting knocked off every other month or every other week.
Yeah, that's
It's
sad.
crazy.
Unfortunately, man, that shit real. People, mothers are crying and loved ones are dying. I mean, you
get
know,
younger and younger too, man.
yeah. And you
Yeah.
know, let's say and look, man, I'm not. No, that's for another one. That's for another day. Hey, look, y'all know me. That's for when we in person, when we're around each other. Yeah,
I
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
that.
I'll let
Keep it
y'all about that. Yeah,
It's really it's Marlon, it's really they game. It's really they game now. It's
yep.
they the ones that's controlling the game. Like you hear rumors or stories of they like the labels, they don't even want to get rappers 35 and older and stuff like that. That's who they target because they know they're interested. They're interesting. That generation or that youth is interested to sales.
And they're easily tameable too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can control them how they want to. All they gotta do is offer them enough money.
You can't I ain't never known nobody to beef and try to get money. You can't do that. You either gotta beef and be broke
Right.
or get money and leave that bullshit alone.
Yeah.
I
For real.
mean, man, you cannot beef and get money, man. I tried that when I was younger and I stayed in shit. You can't do that.
Man.
Shit, that shit though, you don't never win on that shit. You either gotta do one of the two. I mean, one or the other. Shit. You
Right.
either gonna be in them streets beefing and be broke, or you just gonna get money and say that all that bullshit is bullshit. Nigga, you put your hands or come near my family, I'm gonna knock your noodles out. But other than that shit, keep going.
Right.
Shit.
You gotta evolve into a businessman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of these rappers, gangsters, you know what I'm saying, hustlers, we coming from a place where we ain't got much, you know what I'm saying? So they taking that and they making something out of it. But then at the same time, you got to be able to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, he didn't stay, with Death Row. When he got with Death Row, he, you know what I'm saying, was on that gangster tip.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Tupac was evolving. You seeing it through his music, you seeing it in his lifestyle. At towards the end of his life, he was talking about change. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about being a better person. You know what I'm saying? And even
Yeah.
Biggie, you see, Biggie was ready to die, and then as he evolved, he came to life after death, where he was on more of some player type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where it's missing in today's generation. They're not able to evolve, you know what I'm saying, into a businessman like Jeezy. You know what I'm saying too. He took it from hustling, uh, get rich or die trying, not get rich or die trying, trap or die. You know what I'm saying? As he evolved, he started to become more of a businessman with a business mindset. You know what I'm saying? I think
Another
this,
issue.
yeah,
Another issue is they managers. Like some of them hire managers that was their cousin or homeboy. Like you
yeah,
gotta hire somebody that's gonna change you, not do the same stuff you doing.
yeah, right,
Man, look, what I get out of that, man, it ain't none of that. It's the generation fucked up, bro. Man, look, this generation don't respect elders, don't respect nobody, man.
nothing.
So you put them in a rap game with some money, what the hell
Yeah.
you expect?
Yeah, they gonna go nuts.
Yeah, now you got rich motherfuckers that don't respect nobody.
Yeah,
It's just like handing one of these little babies a Nerf gun. They going crazy with it.
Yeah. Shit, this generation. Shit. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just they on that bullshit. They on that. I mean, I ain't never. Man, I'm an old school man. Look, I ain't got no problem with nobody. I don't bother nobody. I ain't got no problem with nobody. But I just sit back and watch, man, and it's just too much testosterone, man. I mean,
yeah.
If everybody looked out for one another instead of trying to knock each other block off and shit like that, and then rap about it and shit like that, man, do you know how powerful we'll be as a nation, man, as a race, as a race? Do you know how powerful that is,
Man, for real.
Man, come on.
Black Panthers. We'd be like the Black Panthers was.
Yeah, man, come on.
You already know them stories. It's the same old story. Why we can't get up that ladder, man?
Yeah. I mean, it never failed.
We turned against each other.
Yeah, all the time. Somebody watching your pockets. And 2-to-1, it's the nigga that's sitting beside you. You feel me?
Real.
Man, look.
And that's why we do this podcast, man. It's time to heal. You know
man, look, for real. And look, time to heal, and I'm going to keep it real. Straight like that. Jeez. Yeah. It ain't no it ain't no reason to be fake. You might well keep it real.
Straight
for real. That's what we were trying to hear, different opinions. Everybody ain't gotta agree on certain stuff too. Everybody's different opinions about certain stuff.
Yeah.
But see, you know where it get twisted too? People don't know what real is anymore.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? They think real is go get this gun and like, I'm out here in the streets, you know what I'm saying? They think that's real. That ain't real to me. Real to me is take care of your family, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Being a father, you know what I'm saying? Take care of your business. That's handle your business. That's real to me. You know what I'm saying? They got the wrong conception of what real is.
They do eat. Look, say these youngsters real ain't getting a 25 to life year sentence. Right. That's not real.
Right. What you gonna do in there?
Nothing. Real is making sure your family okay, man. By any means.
Stacking generational wealth. Nation. That's real to me.
Taking care of your friends, man. Stuff like that. Your circle. That's real, man. And keeping it 100 at all times.
Right. Be yourself.
For sure.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, God made you who you is. That shit. I don't know why people be trying to be somebody else. You're not.
Right.
Yeah, shit.
Man, but
we had this thing on. We had something else about the bullying. Like what happened with the Mansfield situation.
Yeah,
they get as kids shooting up the school because they bully. So you got kids with these they got these problems with their self-esteem or getting bullied or somebody talking about their clothes or stuff like that. Yeah, like what they go home thinking and stuff like that. Like how sometimes I gotta start talking to my kids a little bit more to see where they head at, to see how their day went, to see where your head at, your mental is. Yeah. Do you got a bad self-esteem or do you feel like killing yourself? You know what I'm saying? Man, come to me and let me know.
Yeah, man, you gotta stay in tune with your kids, man. Cause that's our future, man. And not only that, they don't know no better and they can't fend for themselves. So you got people out here that's willing to take advantage of a child. So make sure you check with your kids, man, and ask them questions. And cause I seen a video, man, of a daycare, man. Boy, don't you know, my grandkids, boy, if I'd have seen and that'd have been something like that, man. Come on, man.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. You can't trust nobody.
Yep. But yeah, that right. You exactly right on that, Marlo. But this video, you know what I'm saying, it leads into our next video because when you bring that type of energy into the school, you know what I'm saying, then you get I ain't gonna say exactly this type of energy, but we don't want to present the wrong image into the schools. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play this next
Especially
video.
when it's already gun violence going on with the schools.
Right. That's how they know. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing they think of. You know what I'm saying? Because now I just programmed it into your subconscious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Videos like this, we think it's fun, it's cool, and we jam it to it, bob it to it. But what's really happening is it's programming your subconscious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even when you're not thinking about it, you're thinking about it, and you don't even know you're thinking about it. So when a situation occurs, your subconscious is already programmed, so it brings that back up to the front of your brain. And so then now you have, when you get in a situation, the first thing I'm gonna think about is that video that I seen. Oh, who wants smoke? Well, who wants smoke? I'm gonna go get a gun. That's what I was, you know what I'm saying? That's what I got. That's what I got out the situation. You know what I'm saying? For somebody who's young, who can't distinguish between what's real and what's not.
You talking out of the bullying situation?
Well, I'm talking about, this leading up to the bullying situation. You know what I'm saying? So in this video, they talking about who wants smoke, even though it wasn't real guns. You know what I'm saying? Is the concept of the gun is being presented when somebody brings smoke. Okay, so if you got smoke, is program your subconscious to think, oh, when I got smoke, I go grab a gun. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So instead of, like we used to do back in the day, we fight, you know what I'm saying, get suspended, dude come back to school, and you come back to school and we handle that, or we either go outside of school, handle it, and the next day we good or not good. Boy, ain't nobody in the hospital, ain't nobody dead. You know what I'm saying? So
it's been some incidents where people probably went to the hospital, but not for no gun, not for coming back to shoot a nigga or something.
Yeah,
excuse that nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, it's real. It's real. But this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? This next clip we about to play, dude got bullied, I guess, and we seeing this a lot, the school shootings and stuff. And he went and grabbed a gun, you know what I'm saying, and shot up the school.
What?
He killed some
in Michigan
people too.
at Oxford High School. That's about an hour north of Detroit. 3 students killed, at least 8 others injured, including a teacher. An alleged lone gunman, a 15-year-old student, is in custody at this hour. Police say he was armed with a semi-automatic handgun. Multiple agencies responding to the call of an active shooter. Ambulances in the driveway. The school principal getting on the PA with the code word for lockdown. The stories coming in at this hour of students barricading themselves inside, teachers putting paper up to cover the windows of classroom doors, then barricading the doors with tables. Some students climbing through a window, running for their lives across the snow. Others carried out on stretchers to the ambulances waiting outside. And of course, that sadly familiar storyline. Students taken to a nearby location, this time a supermarket, to wait for their parents. We saw some of those reunions today. ABC's Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas leading us off tonight.
Today at yet another school, students, teachers, and parents terrified and scrambling after shots fired on campus.
They're requesting medical assistance, multiple ambulances if possible.
This time at Oxford High School, some 40 miles north of Detroit. This video showing students in the classroom running for their lives. Local TV stations breaking into programming.
We're now looking at, at least 8 law enforcement officers with long guns who are entering the school.
3 students killed, 8 others shot, including a teacher. Student John Edwards describing the chaos to our affiliate WXYZ.
Over the PA, we hear our principal, Mr. Wolf, shouting, "Alice lockdown, Alice lockdown." And then we heard the gunshots in the class. And so we locked down, turned the lights off. Our teacher got paper taped over the window on the door and got his 2 big tables and barricaded the door. I was just scared. I was praying for, my safety, my friend's safety, everyone's safety.
Edwards able to call his mother.
I could hear the fear in his voice. And I told him, I said, "Baby, I'm on my way. I've never been so scared in my life."
School officials left reeling.
Of course, I'm shocked. It's devastating.
The suspected shooter, a 15-year-old sophomore at the school, allegedly armed with a semi-automatic handgun.
He fired multiple shots. We're thinking, 15 to 20 shots that were fired.
Trayshawn Bryant telling a reporter he was worried something would happen at school today, so he says he stayed home.
You had been hearing that there was going to be a possible shooting at the high school?
Yes, I did. I heard it multiple times.
An emotional Governor Whitmer on the scene late today.
I think this is every parent's worst nightmare.
There have been no word yet on motive, and there was no struggle during the arrest. But we're told the suspect quickly asked for an attorney. Tonight, police are conducting a search at the young man's home. But at this point, they do not believe that anyone acted with him. He acted alone. David?
All right, Pierre Thomas leading us off tonight. Pierre, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for...
Yeah, man, 15. That's crazy. That boy was, what, a freshman? You know what I'm saying? So he just now entering into school.
They didn't kill him?
Huh? Nah, I don't think they killed him. They took him.
I think he's in jail. He's in jail. They took him to jail.
What color is he?
I think this was a white kid.
Oh.
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it just happened in Mansfield too, with a situation with some brothers too. It's the same type of, he said he was being bullied. Dude in Mansfield.
What was his name? I forgot his name.
Timothy. Timothy something.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Yeah. I think it was Timothy.
He shot somebody in Mansfield. I guess he was getting beat up and he brought
he got beat up in the classroom, so he came back with a gun and he shot a teacher and he shot somebody else got shot. I know a teacher got shot.
Man.
Yeah. But
fighting.
He got out. He made bail. He been fighting this. He still got to fight. He's still been fighting this case. He said he was being bullied. But they say he used to have a nice, well, I guess his parents gave him bought him a nice car. He had like one of the nicest car in the school, driving it up to school.
Wow.
And parents had money, but he wanted to sell weed and stuff too. That was another thing that they say he liked to be a D-boy at the school too.
What color was he?
So I guess people was jealous of him.
What colors was he?
Yeah, that one the black. Them were black kids. That was at Timberview. That happened like a month ago. About a month, 2 months.
Yeah, probably 2 months. Yeah.
Yeah. So this just happened right around the corner, like from where we at.
Yeah. Mansfield right there off 360. But the thing about it, man, is you starting to see this more and more. You know what I'm saying? Like in our generation, when we was in school, you didn't see no school shootings like that. Now you starting to see them every year, if not every 6 months. You know
that's crazy. It's starting to be a trend.
Right. Because just like in that last video we watched, you know what I'm saying? When people get into a situation, they don't know what to do. The only thing they know to do is do what they've seen or was told. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we need to start programming these children's mind back to what's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. First of all, somebody going to the grave and the other person going to the jail. Who win?
Nobody.
Who win? You know what I'm saying? So, you can fight somebody, boom, and you got a winner, you got a loser, then that loser can go train and come back and, try to win. You know what I'm saying? But when you bring the guns into it, there's no winner.
Nope. And it ain't, and you not no cat. You ain't got 9 lives.
Right.
You don't come back, man. You don't, people that made it from getting shot and stuff like that, but
Man, they're innocent kids getting shot. So he might be getting bullied by somebody at school, and then he come and shoot everybody up. Well, I wasn't bullied. Why I gotta get shot? You know what I'm saying?
For real.
They got the wrong concept of what to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we come up with these platforms. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully people take heed. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Especially babies, because they the ones who we need to save for real.
Yeah.
Bad, bro.
Man.
They
the future. They the future. Without our kids, we not nothing.
Man. And we in good times, you know what I'm saying? Really we in bad times, but we in good times too. It's all on how we make it. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a chance to really make a difference in the times and the resources that we got right now.
Yeah.
You know, they really charging people, you know what I'm saying? Where back in the day they wasn't even charging people. You know what I'm saying? So right now we got the best chance to make this the greatest civilization that lived on the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? We
Say,
lose
my brothers, I'ma holler at y'all, man. It was good.
already,
Good
man. I
talking to you.
appreciate you
Good talking to you, Marlon, man.
for
All
real.
right, I get
Appreciate
with
you
y'all.
coming on. Hey, we're
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
doing this every Wednesday, so whenever you're trying to
Yeah,
take
I want to be a part of it every
yeah,
Wednesday.
just hit us up, man. We're
Yeah,
gonna talk
let me know, cause I want to be a part of it.
already.
All right.
Peace and love.
Yeah, salute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
salute Marlon, man. Marlon came up here and he had some great gems for us.
man, for real. That old wisdom, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Support, man. Go on, hit that subscribe button. Take a moment right now. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that
Hit the
like
like.
button. Support. This is what we need to do, man. Just like Marlon got up on here, man. That's cool right there. You know what I'm saying? Support. For real. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't no experts at this. We just hopping up here trying something. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to do something for our community. You know what I'm saying? So, this is y'all's platform too. It's the people's platform. You know what I'm saying? Anytime anybody got something they want to bring to the table, bring to the round
Everybody
table.
ain't gonna everybody ain't gonna agree on the same thing. You're gonna have a different opinion about things. That's the thing. That's what we gotta do. We gotta heal. It's time to heal. So we gotta come together with each other's opinions and bring them together and see what we can come up with.
Right. We can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Even just do it in the right way to where it ain't no conflict, no bad vibes on here. And that's how grown people do it. But yeah, man, that's where it's at with that. With the schooling.
What
You
about
gonna
the
see.
bullying, E? What about bullying? Like asking your sometimes you might need to ask your kid like when they get home, you know what I'm saying? Just see where they head at. How was your day? What you do today, how you feeling?
Yeah.
What happened? Everything that happened, you want to know, and then you go and vent to me. How you got a bad, especially if you got some a kid that has a bad self-esteem, you want to see where they at in the head. Because you
Yeah.
never know. If one of your kids go to school and they've been picked on, they've been I know back in high school and middle school, we used to do a lot of roasting. Like I had
Yeah.
they used to flame me up so bad I had to learn how to roast. I started flaming people up. Boy, boy. I
Yeah.
was one of the main ones flaming people. You never, but everybody's not like that. Some people, might get down, they're depressed about that.
Yeah.
But that's what goes on in school. Some people might not handle it right.
Yeah. I mean, bullying is you gonna have that. Like you said, people gonna roast, they gonna make fun, they gonna that's just kids. That's kids' energy. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, the kids need to be able to come home and have some type of therapy, you know what I'm saying? Be able to talk to their parents. You're right. You need to build a relationship with your child so you can be able to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so you can have that conversation with them and try to see what's going on, what's on their mind. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, you know, it could be settled there. You know what I'm saying? But if it can't, there's a protocol on how to do that. You know what I'm saying? And teach them how to defend themselves too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put them in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So that way they'll build their confidence up, and they'll learn how to, you know what I'm saying, fight or whatnot. And so then, really all it takes is that one good punch. A bully is a bully till you get punched in the stomach. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah, but sometimes, these bullies, some of these bullies is taking it to another level. They bringing them guns. But you gonna punch me, embarrass me in front of everybody? You know, humiliated me. So I'm gonna come back and shoot you and shoot up the school. That could be. They could play a role in that too.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's the bullies bringing the guns. I think it's the ones getting bullied that's bringing the
Yeah.
guns. You know what I'm
But
saying?
but you know what? You know how these teens. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you know how these kids is today. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
they retaliate.
They don't like to be embarrassed. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like what's going on in the rap game. You know, you humiliated me on camera. On Instagram, you humiliated me in front of everybody. You know, they stay looking down at the screen to see what everybody's talking about in the comments. See, that's the problem. We worry about what everybody think.
Yeah, yeah.
We spend too much time worrying about what everybody think of you. And that's the thing with these athletes and actors and musicians. They scroll down social media and see all thousands and millions of comments that you can't even put your energy on. It's so many people that's gonna not like you, and there's so many people that's gonna like you. So you can't just put your finger on all these comments that you see looking down. Oh, he said this about me. Oh, he humiliated me. Now I want to get him knocked out. You know, don't worry. Stop worrying about if you know the more haters you got, the more haters you have. That means you're doing something right. Stop worrying about what everybody is saying or what everybody think of you. Just be you and keep doing you and handle your business.
Man.
Some people don't. They don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to lose, and then they come back and they want to gun you down and things like that. You know, you got to take. You're gonna take L's and you learn from them.
Yeah, yeah. For real though.
Just because if you was humiliated, then you use that as fuel to your fire and come back. Adversity is always shape. It always mold winners. Adversity.
Yeah, but see, back in the day, you used to get humiliated, and you know, you can go home and you can, you can be free on about your day. Now, you got social media. You know what I'm saying? Where so you're not just getting humiliated at school, you getting humiliated when you get home. Then everybody got a social media, everybody got that. So now you on the social media getting humiliated, you know what I'm saying? And it's just creating what I like to call the sunken world. You know what I'm saying?
I see Janoris in here. I see Janoris in the building. Sorry, Ease. Janoris, if you want to tap in, man, tap in. The link is in the chat, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, post that link up. Post that link up in the chat. It's in the chat. Hit that StreamYard link down in the chat. It's down there in the chat to get in. Janoris, if you got some information to say. Hey, E, what was you talking about? I know you was going into something good, E.
What you talking about on the school shooting?
What you was just saying. You was saying some shit. I know you was going to some good shit.
Man, tell you the truth, I lost my train of thought.
Because I was trying to see. I seen Janoris down there. I was trying to see if he wanted to tap in too.
Yeah. Yeah, but nah, I think I was talking about the bullying, you know what I'm saying, with the bullying, you know, most of the time it is the one who gets shot. I mean, the one who's getting bullied is the one who want to bring the gun back. But you know, really when that bully get hit, you know, that one good time, you know, that's your fault because you shouldn't have been messing with me, you know. So in the back of their mind, they know they're guilty, you know what I'm saying, when they get hit, you know what I'm saying. So after that, sometimes they really, even some of them might even want to be your friend. Shit, they're like, oh man, I ain't know. And most people don't even know they can fight until they just let their hands go. You know what I'm saying? And then you let your hands go and realize, why am I getting bullied? Because I've been scared of this person running from, you know what I'm saying, forever. You know what I'm saying? And that fear will keep you in what you call the sunken. You know what I'm saying? Once you go into that sunken world, it's hard to get out that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know, we just gotta sit down with the kids, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad because you got some single parents who, you know, they work, you know what I'm saying? When they come home, they tired, you know what I'm saying? Some of them ain't got no father to, you know, tell them, you know, how it go or, you know, stuff like that. So with those
You hit it
situations, tricky,
hit it right
man.
on the head, easy.
Yeah, get tricky. You know what I'm saying? So, we need a foundation. You know what I'm saying? A foundation to where our minds can stay in a secure place. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe religion is for. I ain't gonna get all religious a preacher on you. You know what I'm saying? But that provides that foundation. You know what I'm saying? So when these type of things happen, you know that you got that God in you, right? So you don't feel like the lowest of the low because I was made the same way this person was. They breathe the same, bleed the same like I do. They came out, they mama womb too. You know what I'm saying? And got the same energy that's running through my body, got the same energy that's running through their body, and that we all connected. You know what I'm saying? And when you instill these principles in the child, you know what I'm saying, even fatherless, or even when your mother is going to work and handling the bills and come home, don't have time to give you that therapy, you still have that foundation. You know what I'm saying? That solid rock to keep your mind secure. So that you get through these lessons. Because really that's all it is lessons. You know what I'm saying? I hate that some kids got worse lessons than others, but that's really what it is. It's a lesson. It's getting you stronger. You know what I'm saying? Getting you prepared for the test. So that you can come back and take that test that you couldn't pass the first 50 times. You're gonna take it again. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. We just gotta get that foundation to the kids. And for all the fathers that is there, teach your kids, talk to your kids, love your kids. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, those bullies is bullying because they ain't got no love theyself.
Yeah.
So they start hating on the next person.
Oh yeah, my mama done told me my fat ass. I'm just fat, no good, and that's all I know. She telling me my fat ass this. I need to get up. My fat ass this, talking bad on me.
Yeah, man. Or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? They might be lacking. Is why they trying to bully somebody else. Right.
I have when it's good it's funny how you touched on when you said you sometimes you get off work you be tired and stuff. That's how I feel like if I get off work, or sometimes I be I be so wore out, man. I want to communicate with you and watch you. I kind of want to watch your little shows with you and just see what you're going through, but it's just some days I'll just be whining, trying to unwind and relax because I had such a long day that it is hard. It can be hard. It can be challenging.
Oh yeah. That's where a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, where it went wrong with a lot of us. We wasn't, you know what I'm saying, parents had to go to work. When you get off, you mentally and physically exhausted. All I want to do is eat and go, get some me time, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't get me time as parents, That's why, I strongly recommend that any parents meditate, you know what I'm saying? You have to have that me time, you know what I'm saying? And that way, when you give yourself an hour to, heal yourself, then you can come back and talk these things out with your children. You had that time, the extra hour or whatnot, just sit down and say, okay, I'm gonna dedicate this to my children. You know what I'm saying? And so, you can help them through that. But I already know how it goes. When you get off work, shit, not only you physically exhausted, you mentally exhausted too.
Mentally, yes, mentally drained.
Yeah,
you don't even have to be physically drained all the time. You could be mentally drained. Really, it's real. Mental tiredness or draining. That's real.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Like if you say you driving, you know what I'm saying? You driving a long distance. You ain't did no physical work, but you're gonna be tired. Like you then went did a 8-hour gig or something. You know what I'm saying? They let you know that the mind it gets physically tired too.
I'm gonna tap out and come back in real quick. I'm gonna come right back in.
All right, we're gonna switch the subject when you come back in. yeah, so that's what's real, man. It's time to heal. You know what I'm saying? And so we gotta get our minds right. You know what I'm saying? And meditate if you need to. Go figure out what's going on with you. Ask yourself, how am I feeling? You know what I'm saying? Take deep breaths. You know, they say the breath heal, the body, it heals the spirit. That breath is the spirit. It's the spirit life that's going through every other living thing that breathes air, you know what I'm saying? So when you go in there and you sit down and you meditate and you know what I'm saying, you can breathe. You can ask yourself, what's going on with me? You know what I'm saying? How do I feel? You know what I'm saying? And then you can fix, you know what I'm saying, your children, or sit down and fix whatever is going on with you. It's just like a car. You know what I'm saying? I was telling them, when a car, say your car break down, right? The first thing you gotta do is figure out what's wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Your body is like your vehicle. So, we gotta sit down, figure out what's wrong with it, and then I can figure out what's wrong with my passengers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah. But
Yeah, like you be like your mind is so used to you got to remember this. Like, if let's say if you worked at Walmart or something, you stocking shelves, well your mind is on where certain things go. It's always on business things that you got to take care of during your shift. Like, that's all. Like, throughout the day you got to use your mind all day, and when you work you got to use your head, different situations. If you work at a cash register counting money, and then
right,
you got to use your head a lot, you got to use math a lot, you got to think. And
right,
so that takes our time. When you wore out, you could be mentally drained, and then when you get home, you just don't have time to for your kids and stuff. Like, not saying at all, but saying like certain little things, like certain paying attention to detail. Like, they might show you a coloring book. Look what I drew. You just you just acknowledge them and kind of play along with them.
right. See, and the thing about it is, there is no manual to parenting. You know what I'm saying? So and then as for us that didn't, really just have two active parents like that, we then you really got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? In this podcast, also we trying to heal. It's time to heal. You know what I'm
Time
saying?
to heal.
For real. So, we can get on here and talk about things and figure it out like the scientists do. They ask questions. Okay, well, how we gonna do this? What's the hypothesis? What's gonna happen in the experiment? Then we go throughout our week and we experiment. Then we come back to talk about it and conclude what we figured out or what we think, what I'm saying, happened in the experiment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, this is good therapy, good healing. It's good to talk about things, certain topics, you know what I'm saying? And
Not gonna agree with this. When everybody's not gonna agree on the same thing.
right,
Everybody, like you said, people got different. There's no certain way of parenting. Everybody got different ways of parenting.
yeah. And most of us never had an example, you know what I'm saying? So we figuring this thing out. You know what I'm saying? We figuring this thing out.
Marlon touched on something real good, like when he said, "Man, we got to be careful with them because they are future." You know what I'm saying? They. I think I was touching on something about that too in the first episode. Like, you will be the ones that will replace us in the future.
Hey, they had you in a nursing home, boy, you be forgot about.
That's
For real. Hey.
But I think they'll break out of it eventually. We all break out of it. When you get a certain age, you mature out of it. You ain't for it no more. You're not gonna be like. I know you talk about LeBron all the time. You be like, LeBron be LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He was dunking. I remember with Miami. He dunking. He hanging on the rim, but he was like, man, Bron he can't do everything no more. Every other game he out now. He injured, and it's just like that. You get tired of a while. Like, your body your mind. you get more mature,
Yeah.
and you got they're gonna grow out of it. You definitely gonna grow out of it. And it's just a phase. But we gotta stop that phase from keep coming around. Like stop it with our kids, and they can stop the phase with their kids. That's the issue. We can't. We're having trouble stopping that phase for that age group.
Breaking the generational curses.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what. Yeah.
It seems to always be. It's because somebody I was listening to somebody else say it. They say the brain has not fully developed yet for teenagers, kids that age. Their brain hasn't fully developed as an adult yet.
Till you about 24.
Yeah.
I think until you 24.
It's hard for the brain to take the brain can only take so much information and things. It's got to develop. That's why you got these older cats. They know everything. They've seen it all, done it all. Their brain can fill up with so much experiences and different situations. It's a lot about situations that you've been. You know that stove is hot. Don't touch that no more. Don't touch that stove no more. That burner's hot right there. You might not want to do that no more. And it's a lot of that you got to go through.
That's called wisdom.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you exactly right, man. You hit it on the head for real. Gotta break those generational curses, man. Real.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you want to jump into the next video?
Yeah, man. Like a guy spent like 43 years of his life in prison. You see a lot of these for something he didn't do. We wondering. We sitting here talking about should you get confiscated by the state for that? Like, should they start confiscating all these innocent people that's been serving all these years? It was said that he made $1 million. Like the public had to do it. They had to confiscate him. They tapped into the story and they was worried about him. So they tapped in and what's where you raise money? What's it called? GoFundMe. He made $1 million off of GoFundMe off of the public. And if like will that
now let me stop.
Like I know money can heal a lot of different people's problems, but can it heal you mentally after all them years? All them times you've been away from your kids' birthdays or if you had kids, if you probably went in and you wasn't able to have kids, or you're not seeing your grand kids grow up, or go to birthdays, or go to the movies, or go to a theme park, Six Flags, or even go to the zoo. You just all them times you can't even go to a restaurant. All them years is wasted. Now you 60, you get out when you're 62. All that is wasted.
Man,
that's real sad. That's devastating, really.
Yeah, that is. It's terrible.
And he's on a wheelchair. You see him in a wheelchair and everything. It's devastating. That's devastating. What you would have to go through, knowing that you sitting 40-something years knowing you didn't do it. You got to sit up in this cell, and they treat people like dogs in there. I don't even belong in here.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I really ain't I ain't seen it yet, so let me check out what's going on, man. Is it a video? It's a video, right?
Project for Kevin Strickland to help pay for basic necessities after he was freed from a Missouri prison last week has now raised more than $1.5 million and counting so far.
Still in disbelief.
After spending the last 43 years in a Missouri prison for a crime he did not commit, Kevin Strickland is at last a free man.
I was actually watching a soap opera, and thing went across news break or whatever they call them, and I just couldn't believe what I was hearing.
A judge ruled Tuesday to drop all criminal charges against the 63-year-old who served his time at the Western Missouri Correctional Center. The massive amount of money raised came after donors around the globe learned of his story and that the state of Missouri won't even pay him for time served, since it has no statute to compensate a person wrongfully convicted of a crime and later found innocent unless through DNA, which is not Strickland's case.
Look
It
at
took
him.
2 trials for Strickland to be convicted
Hold
in
on.
April 1970.
They said unless through DNA.
Yeah.
Let me go.
Yeah, but, yeah, that's crazy, man.
Because this is baffling, man. That's crazy.
Unless through DNA, which is not Strickland's case.
Hold on.
Since it has no statute to compensate a person wrongfully convicted of a crime and later found innocent unless through DNA, which is not Strickland's case.
Oh.
It took 2 trials for Strickland to be convicted in an April 1978 triple murder. The first ended in a hung jury. In a second trial, the all-white jury convicted Strickland of 1 count of capital murder and 2 counts of second-degree murder in a triple homicide.
Now notice, this is in the 70s. This is the 70s. This is what's going on around this time.
Right. They ain't have no DNA or nothing like that.
Well, not only that, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, they pin anything on the black man.
Yeah.
Just because you black, you did it.
Right.
This is stuff that you see a lot of this going on back in the 70s, where a lot of people was in jail from the 70s for stuff they didn't do because of it. This makes you angry, you know, and then you don't get confiscated.
Man, that's the crazy part about it. Like,
give me a million. I'm 62 years old now. I mean, I'm not gonna bash people that gave a million because that was right. People that worked, people that funded this dude, and people that's funded, that's love right there. But the state, you know what I'm saying? The state, you can't confiscate this man.
Yeah, the people. You know what I'm saying? The people.
Yeah, the people did. That's love right there coming from the people.
All right.
That's a lot of love. But the state.
Yeah, but you see, they said the statute didn't allow them to compensate unless it was DNA. I guess he didn't get out according to DNA, but that's the statute. You know what I'm saying? And see, the statutes can be changed. You know what I'm saying? That's where we got to get involved in the law. You know what I'm saying? That's where we got to start learning the law so we can get these statutes changed. Okay, we can amend statutes, right? You know what I'm saying? Through your elected officials, you know what I'm saying? Or I think the people could even amend statutes, you know what I'm saying? But that's where we need to learn the law so we can get these statutes amended and we can change these laws. We, the people, have the power. We got to start getting involved in city councils, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So we can get some of these crazy laws changed, man. There's no reason why he shouldn't have been compensated and y'all getting paid for him being there. They getting I can't even tell you how much a day just to feed them, house them, clothe them. You know what I'm saying? So
it gets dirty.
All of these days that you got compensated for him being there, you can't repay that money. But that's where it goes back to where we need to learn the law so we can get these statutes changed. If we always sit around and complain about them, they'll never change themselves. You have the same racist judges, the same racist DAs, the same racist prosecutors, you know what I'm saying, in there doing the same racist things. You know what I'm saying?
It has been white people that's been locked up for stuff they didn't do. But majority of the time is in the 70s, these situations has happened.
Yeah. I see it all the time. Like I was telling you earlier, it was Malcolm X. They thought Malcolm X killers. They locked them up for a long time. They just got out too. I thought that's who it was at first. You know what I'm saying? They just got out. You know, it's a lot of people that I think they had a whole show with episodes of people who was just locked up for years, you know what I'm saying? And now we got DNA, you know what I'm saying?
I think if it wasn't for a lot of these serial killers, they done got crazy stuff now. But back then, just imagine, like they don't got nothing that's like the stuff as good as the technology they got now. So they could just throw you in there for anything and throw away the key because their technology is not up to par as it is. Forensics is not up to par. So they could just put it on him and throw away the key. That's devastating, man. That's crazy.
So imagine how our ancestors feel with the type of resources that we got, throwing it away with our mental slavery. That's like, man, we got whooped, we got false in prison, we got beat, you know what I'm saying, in our days. And y'all got DNA, y'all got the ability, you know what I'm saying, to amend and the ability to learn the law without getting, you know what I'm saying, without getting beat for even reading. And how many of us pick up a book today? Say you want to hide something from us, put it in the book. Put it in the book.
Yeah.
If you want to hide some money, put it in a book. Put it on the library shelf. You know what I'm saying? And people was getting murdered for reading. Our ancestors looking at us. Look at them. They on the screen. Look at them. I only see one dude smiling. A couple people smiling. They was going through it because they didn't have no DNA. You know what I'm saying? They was getting locked up with no chance of getting out. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta stop wasting our resources that we have today, man. We got more resources. Our ancestors looking at us pissed off. They pissed off. They like, what are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? So
then when crack the next decade, you know what I'm saying, after this man got locked up right before the crack decade. So the next decade, we got something else for him too.
Right.
We're gonna get him off of this.
If you don't get on crack, if you don't get my cell, you get on that crack. And that was really a counter to the Panthers, but we ain't gonna get too far off.
Yeah, that's some interesting stuff, man.
Yeah, let's finish it. Let me see what they talking about, man, because it's really sad. I'm still baffled about the fact that they didn't compensate this man according to your statute. But you know what? I ain't gonna get too far off that, you know, if you go back in the Constitution, that statute is not over that Constitution. You know what I'm saying? So if he wanted to, he could take that to the Supreme Court and he might get compensated. Even though it's not a statute in the state, you know what I'm saying? In the Constitution, you have to compensate me if you take anything from me or use any of my belongings or anything for public use. I forgot what section in the Constitution, but yeah, my personal self can be counted as belonging. Yeah, if that man he find the right lawyer, he do the right research, he could take that to the Supreme Court and get that overturned.
Oh yeah, he got the money to do it now. He got the money to get some good lawyers now.
I just hope he don't settle for that, man. But some of those people, they be so happy just to get out.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm just happy to be out. But you know, hey.
It's a lot of I wanted to touch on that thing with the $1 million that he got raised from GoFundMe.
Yeah.
I wanted to know from you people. It's just a question mark for the people I wanted to ask the people tonight. Do you think money is can money replace how you feeling mentally of what you are, all the 43 years this man been through mentally, what he has been through mentally? You think the money can replace that? Can take all the it can take some problems away now. Don't get me wrong, it'll take some problems away. But can it completely take all your problems away? It's what I'm saying. That's a question. Can it take all your problems away? And that means mentally also. How is this man mentally after 43 years?
Man.
Like, you got to think about it. Like, he can have the most, you can have, it's a lot of rich people that got the most money in the world, but mentally
still not happy.
Not happy or not there. You off mentally.
You know. But I didn't, on the flip and reverse side of it, I didn't see some people go to jail and, you know, get even mentally more stronger. You know what I'm saying? Because look at Malcolm X. When he sat down for them 8 years, that was discipline. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's all.
But this is to me, this is kind of a slap in the face right here. You in there for like when it's difference from being in there for something you didn't do and for something you did do. Like for something you did do, you like, oh yeah, I know I did that, man. I gotta sit down for that, man. I gotta learn that lesson.
Yeah.
But something you didn't do, that's a slap in the face. That's spit in my face and throw away the key. We ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say.
Yeah.
And that'll break somebody, that'll piss you off like to where you'll go cry. That's gotta be man, that's devastating. 43 years. And I'm sitting here telling y'all I ain't had nothing to do with it. Yeah, that's devastating, man. That's real devastating. It's devastating to go to the penitentiary for years for something you did do.
Right.
So imagine going for something you didn't do. That's boy, that's a hard blow.
Man,
you would have to compensate me. I'll use that million. I'm gonna get in their pockets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give me some good lawyers with that million. That I got from GoFundMe.
Yeah.
I'm about to get in y'all pockets.
For real. Man. Let's finish the video though. Let me see what they talking about, man.
Possibility of parole for a crime he maintained he wasn't involved in. At the time, Strickland told authorities he was at home watching TV when the murders of the victims, all in their 20s, occurred. No physical evidence ever linked him to the crime. He was just 18 years old.
Had your sister told you those things, that she had reported this to prosecutors, that she tried to air this, correct this wrong with others?
Yes. There was one surviving eyewitness, Cynthia Douglas, who died in 2015. Her family, including her sister, Cookie Douglas, has been testifying on her behalf. In 1978, Cynthia testified Strickland was at the scene of the triple murder and told police two other men were some of the perpetrators. Over the last 30 years.
You said what?
I think that's when we was talking, when I was telling you it was one last eyewitness or whatever. She died in 2015.
Uh-huh.
This was probably the lady that was the sister of that's the last eyewitness, I think. That saved the case, I think.
Well, in the first, I don't understand. Oh, it's a hung jury. I guess that's mistrial. I guess they had to retrial him.
No, yeah, this is one of the witnesses. I think from back in that time. Had to go back in and talk to one. Let's play that.
Surviving eyewitness, Cynthia Douglas, who died in 2015.
To try.
Old.
Had your sister told you those things, that she had reported this to prosecutors, that she tried to air this, correct this wrong with others?
Yes.
Oh, that's the sister of the victim.
Eyewitness,
Cynthia she tried
Douglas,
to correct
who died in 2015. Her family, including her sister Cookie Douglas, has been testifying on her behalf. In 1978, Cynthia testified Strickland was at the scene of the triple murder and told police two other men were some of the perpetrators. Over the last 30 years, Cynthia said she made a mistake in identifying Strickland because she was feeling police pressure to ID him. She worked with the Midwest Innocence Project to try and free Strickland. Strickland even remained in prison while two of the four actual shooters, Vincent Bell and Kilm Adkins, admitted under oath Strickland had nothing to do with the murders.
See, that's another thing where we need to learn the law too, man. Because right there, she, you know, when she started feeling pressured by the police, hey, I plead the fifth. I don't even want to talk to y'all no more. I got the right not to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we shouldn't falsely accuse nobody, you know what I'm saying? And you know, in our teachers, you know what I'm saying, we learn that, you know what I'm saying? And so that those type of things don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Because even with that jury, that jury just don't seem like if you got a jury of 12 people and they all saying you did it, right?
All white people around that time. What? Well, no offense to this is serious though. No offense. This is how we was treated around this era, around this time, the 70s.
Right. This is true. But see, my thing is when we find out that y'all did make the wrong judgment, what happens to that jury? And so when you go back into the Bible and you go back into the laws in the Bible, it say you supposed to get the same treatment that you ditched out. So now y'all need to do 43 years in prison. Yeah. All 12 of y'all for giving a false that you know what I'm saying, was wrong. But at the same time, like they said, she the witness or the victim, was pressured by the police to I guess.
She was black. She was black. So imagine her back then. Oh, she coming in trying to, justify what? That black trying to justify for this. We're gonna get her too.
Yeah. And see, that's where the Panthers came in too. So, the Panthers was not just, let's go and start stuff. You know what I'm saying? They was defense party. The Panthers was the defense party, the Black Panther defense party.
What year was that they came around when they first came around? What years was that? The 60s?
I think that was like the 70s, 80s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but about it might have been the end of the 60s. Yeah. And
I wonder. No, I don't want to get too deep into that.
Yeah, but they would have came. That's where we have people coming. For your aid. Okay, let's protect this young sister. So she is being intimidated. You know what I'm saying? She got protection. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just well, you better say this, or we gonna molest you. You know what I'm saying? Or we gonna mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, intimidate you. We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because really, it was based on her false judgment is why, you know what I'm saying? That's just crazy to me. One of our own, we gotta stop, man. We gotta first learn the law so we can stop. Because if you
what happened, what you just say?
It was a sister that that was the victim. You know what I'm saying? And she was the one, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Her judgment, that the jury had to take her judgment, I guess, because she was the victim. She pointed them out. You know what I'm saying? So she said she felt pressure. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where the law kick in. Knowing the law, knowing what they can and can't do. You know what I'm saying? In that interrogation room, I don't have to talk to y'all. Who said I gotta talk to y'all? You know what I'm saying? And if I am talking to y'all, it's on my own behalf. I can end the conversation when I want to. You see it all the time on First 48. They just ask for a lawyer. Or we can go past that. I don't even need a lawyer. I plead the fifth. Which means I don't have to be no witness if I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? So, if y'all gonna pressure me, no, you know what I'm saying? That's where you have that self-love and that self-respect. Because if you don't love yourself, how can you love your people? But if you love yourself, you're going to be like, nah, that brother look like me. Why am I going to put him in jail? I'm going to put myself in his shoes and be like, no, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But, she did try to come and fix her wrongs. But after that point, it's too late. You know how the system go. I ain't trying to let nobody out. Not like that. Especially if you don't know the law. You depending on the lawyer man to come and say, don't hold your breath. But yeah, man, that's sad.
And she was, we ain't gonna put all the fire up her. She was just a witness, man.
Right. And that jury too, man. They need to be fired on too. But I guess they was going by what she said. So I don't know.
I think she was. They said she was fighting for her, but she's been. They said she's been fighting, but she wasn't getting. She been trying to tell them. That's what they was trying to say. She was trying to tell them.
Yeah.
That she was trying to tell them all along, but they wasn't trying to hear her.
Nah, they ain't gonna try to hear nothing. But you know what? That's another thing too, where that law come into play because, I wonder if anybody filed a habeas corpus. You know what I'm saying? Habeas corpus saying that, this ain't something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? In the case, and that you holding somebody against their free will. You know what I'm saying? You filed a habeas corpus with the warden. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if they took that process. That's the same thing that happened with Hurricane. Remember
Yeah, let's
Hurricane?
play. Yeah, man. There's a
Yeah,
clip of that.
Yeah, Hurricane Carter and that
not Hurricane, not well, is that his name? Hurricane Carter? That was his last name or something?
That was his boxing name, you know, in the movie
Oh, okay. I had to remember. It's been so long. That used to be a good movie though.
Yeah, that was good, damn good movie, man. I forgot his
man,
name.
that movie, it'll make you mad though.
Yeah.
We got anything for that movie? Any clip we can pull up?
Yeah, we gonna finish this one or
Yeah, we can finish going through. I wanted to see what she was saying about that witness, because I think she was trying to fight for him, because we was sticking together, man, because they was around them times we was sticking together.
Right.
I know she was a witness and she seen what happened and she was trying to fight. They probably ain't trying to hear her because she was a sister too. They said the jury was all white.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean,
which is around them times.
Off, you know what I'm saying? They in that situation, they going based off of what the victim said. You know what I'm saying? So she picked him out in the lineup and she said he did it. You know.
Oh, that's what happened?
Yeah, that's what they said. And then she tried to come back. Then she tried to come back and say that she was pressured by the police into making, you know, that
which we can get into that. Yep.
Yeah, they do that.
She was.
Yeah. That's sad, man. And that's where we need to teach them babies the law, man. Teach them the law. Run through the Bill of Rights with them. You know what I'm saying? Teach them the first 10 amendments. No, son, when you get, you know, especially in today's time. See, back then it might have been harder to do because they, you know, they're gonna whoop you. You know what I'm saying? And so it might have been harder back then. I feel for them kids, man. But in today's time, teach your children the law. You know what I'm saying? So when they know, when they get snatched up, if you get snatched up by the police, you keep your mouth quiet. You don't say nothing but where's my parents? You know what I'm saying? Where's my parents? Because I'm not supposed to be talking to you. The Constitution say you took an oath, sir, didn't you? You know what I'm saying? Key probably know all 10 of the first Bill of Rights. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't playing that. We ain't playing that. We're going to teach you the law. You know what I'm saying? Teach them the law so they know from the jump they rights. You know what I'm saying? Especially in today's time. And pull out their cameras. Pull out
back then, back then, look how many rocks and stuff Martin Luther King got to get hit upside his head before they still wasn't trying to hear it back in them days. That's crazy.
Nah, not at all, man. Not at all.
That's where Malcolm X came in to get more aggressive. Oh no, we got to get more aggressive.
And you see what they came with though. They came with the law. They knew the law. Malcolm X went down there and he got that man. He went down there to the police station and he started talking law. The Panthers, they wasn't holding them guns because they just was like, fuck police. They were holding them guns because they knew they could. They knew the law.
See, that's E.
You know what I'm saying?
You hitting something, E. You going somewhere because, you know, with these kids now, you know what I'm saying? We had it made then with the Panthers, but it was certain ego problems within the Panthers. One of them, Huey P. Newton, one of them had a big ego problem, and it just brought the whole. He started doing, you know what I'm saying, stuff that they don't really normally. They don't do, you know. It brought, when you start feeling yourself and it just not thinking and not stop being calculated.
Right.
It tears everything down. Like with the kids, well, young Dolph, they get this paper and they get this money, and if you don't move calculated and as a businessman, then what happens? You die. The organization comes down.
Right. Well, they like you said, it was I forgot his name. But he came in there towards the end, you know what I'm saying? And he started changing the way they was moving up, you know what I'm saying? And you know, at the same time, you know, they it was different time periods too. And they dropped that crack in there, you know what I'm saying? They lost a lot of their followers. Plus, you had the movement being broken up, you know what I'm saying? Because once they started going across seas, you know what I'm saying, they started connecting with those Asians and started connecting with other nations, and they became a big threat. So, you know, I forgot who it was. I want to say Reagan. You know what I'm saying? He went over there to Nicaragua and he started getting that dope shipped over here. You know what I'm saying? And he got they put him in touch with that CIA agent that was dropping that dope off to Ricky Williams, Freeway Ricky. You know what I'm saying? He turned it into crack and destroyed the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, you know, they were skilled with the law, but I think they should. I really feel like they should have stuck with the Constitution. They started getting into the statutes.
Was that Huey E? Was that? I'm trying to make sure I'm correct on anything I'm talking about, so anybody can correct me. Was that Huey P. Newton, the one that was starting to get a little uncalculated and cocky? It was one of them.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know if it was Huey P. Newton or it was one of them that was getting cocky and uncalculated. Like he started doing some crazy stuff like that.
I think it was or something. I forgot what he was very.
I was watching a documentary on it. It was a good documentary, but it was one of them. He just was doing. They started doing crazy stuff, uncalculated moves, and they started to get sloppy with how they move.
Shoot at the. He wanted them to shoot at the police, and they started.
Something like that.
And the little dude got killed. I forgot what his name was too. Bobby, yeah. Not Bobby Seale, but it was a little dude. You know what I'm saying? Don't quote me on his name, but you know, he came in there with a different approach. He was more aggressive, and you know, that wasn't. They was the defense party. They wasn't the attack party. You know what I'm saying? Because they understood that you can't go against somebody who got tanks. At the end of the day, they got tanks and grenades. We don't have that type of artillery. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be smart with it. You know what I'm saying? So he came in there with that and you know, kind of veered them off, and then they became looked at as instead of a defense party, they was looked at as a attack party, or you know, like they was starting stuff, but really they was there for the defense of the people, which we needed. You know what I'm saying? But they was using the law. They was using the law, and it was working. And that was back then, before they had cameras, before the cameras was really on the set. So imagine what we could do with the law today with the camera. That's what I'm trying to get to the people, man. Imagine what we can do today with the law and the camera. That's powerful. You know what I'm saying? That's real powerful. But yeah, man, it's sad. It's tragic, man, because some of these people is living their life in jail.
I'm still nervous about some of them, even with the camera, because some of them jokers bold, boys. They still bold.
Yeah, you still see shootings till this day. To this day, you still see shootings, right? Like we was talking about on last class, Fernando Castillo, or I forgot his name, Fernando.
So used to getting in my way for a long time. Oh, I'm gonna get my way. It's gonna be my way. It's gonna go. No, things are changing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you see some things are changing. Like I credit the NBA a little bit. They, you know what I'm saying, when they let their players use their platform to talk about stuff and make changes.
Yeah. To a certain extent.
To a certain extent. They much further on that than the NFL.
Yeah, you can't say that. They still all slaves to me though. That's a different topic.
Yeah, we'll get that. Yeah, that's I know you want to touch on that.
I'm just being real, man. Just being real.
For sure.
You start owning teams, I'll start supporting.
We was talking about that.
Not me. I'm gonna be a real people. I'm really for my people. When I say I'm for my people, I ain't just out there talking about I'm for my people.
Ice Cube.
People. You know what I'm saying? Even though my people ain't for me, I'm taking my cross. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking up my cross. Yeah, I do the work. I don't care.
Ice Cube.
Yeah, Ice Cube. Yeah, for real. But yeah, man,
he just gotta grow. Cause you got, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pay motherfuckers all this money to get injured and use their energy most of their life, career doing that. Gotta grow. You gotta be able to sign them contracts, they'll come.
Yeah. And like you said, I would rather basketball than football, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, with that football, they destroying your brain. Your brain is the most important part of your body. You know what I'm saying? If I got a concussion and I end up, you know, everybody's seen the movie Concussion. I know that people don't want me talking about that. You seen that concussion, you know what I'm saying, and what it does to the brain, and these people be killing themselves, you know. So we using their energy until we use them up, and then when they get older, you know, they kill themselves, they depressed. Ain't nobody there to support them. Ain't nobody there asking them if they okay. Hey brother, let me help you out. Matter of fact, they putting them on news clips and showing them, you know what I'm saying. It's sad. It's sad to me. But yeah, man, that's a different topic. But yeah, I would say basketball would be better than football because at least you ain't destroying your brain. You know what I'm saying? The brain, you can't get that back. You only get one brain. You know what I'm saying? So once you destroy that, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? You destroy that to a certain point, it's gone. You can't get that back.
Now we kind of off, but some subjects will bring us into another. Some topics will bring us into another subject. You know.
Yeah, for sure. Like this hurricane. We was gonna play that hurricane clip, Hurricane Carter back from. I don't know if people remember this.
From the 70s. This is an older movie. You know, some of you might remember, some of you might not. This is an older movie. It came back out in I think it was 2000s, like the early 2000s.
I don't know. It might be hard.
Yeah, it came out in the early 2000s.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
I thought it was older.
But it was based on another incident around that time frame as this man that was in jail for most of his time.
Right. But you see how he got out? He used that habeas corpus. Matter of fact, it was a ministry that got him out. You know what I'm saying? They used that habeas corpus. You know what I'm saying? Took it back to the Supreme Court. You know what I'm saying? Again, they used the law. But let's see this clip before we jump back, because we still ain't finished that other video. I don't want to make it too long. You know
right.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Carter is the slave name that was given to my forefathers and was passed on to me.
Oh, I ain't even hear that in the movie, but boy, you hear what he said? I ain't gonna get too deep. He said that boy said that Carter was the slave name that was given to my fathers. Let me go back. Oh, that boy.
Carter is the slave name that was given to my forefathers and was passed on to me. Hurricane is the professional name that I acquired later on in life.
Hurricane Carter has defeated the wonder.
One thing I could do and the only thing was box.
Can you believe that black punk? He thinks he's champion of the world.
We're looking for two Negroes in a white car.
Any two will do.
Look carefully, sir. Are these the two men who shot you?
He said no.
Take another look, sir.
There go that pressure that she was talking about, huh, B?
Yeah.
There go that
pressure to him, his life that cost him his time.
Man.
Carter, you are sentenced to be imprisoned for the remainder of your natural life.
I'm innocent. I've committed no crime. The crime's been committed against me. I'm dead. Just bury me, please.
Your first book, huh?
16th round.
Reuben Hurricane Carter.
You know what, Les? Sometimes we don't pick the books we
Now
read.
he
They
used
pick
his
us.
time wisely. He wrote a book about it.
Mr. Carter, I read your book.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes, people get strong. You never know what Allah got in store for you. You know what I'm saying? These lessons. Some of these lessons you learn and become a better person. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to come and visit you.
You think I killed those people, son?
No, I know you didn't.
2 juries found him guilty, Les.
But the man's innocent, yet he's been in jail 15, 16 years. It's not right.
It's very important to transcend the places that hold us.
Can you see us?
Yeah.
You could understand not leaving without you.
50 years old.
Your Honor, this case was built on a foundation of lies.
20 years spent locked up in a cage. Justice, that's all I ask for. Hate put me in prison. Love's gonna bust me out.
Another true story, man. Sad.
Yeah, boy, that's definitely going on. That's definitely going on the on the movie watch list for this weekend. For sure. For real. Man, these babies getting restless. Yeah, let's finish the other one. For real. You know how I go. You ain't got too much time with that.
Kid, they are future, man.
Man, for real though.
Basically, that's what we was talking about. They are future.
Straight up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He another man.
Guilty to second-degree murder.
Huh?
Another man just life just thrown away. But we was talking about how mentally, how it breaks you down mentally. But
hold on, B. I think StreamYard. I wonder if we still on it though. I don't know. A lot of people. I mean, I'm on there. Try to go back into it. Yeah. I don't know if StreamYard. I don't know if we gotta get it. They might have cut us off.
No policy violations.
Policy violations?
That's what it said.
Oh shit.
I don't know what that means. That's what it's saying.
Maybe I don't know what it's saying, but they're saying policy violation. I don't know if we watched too much of that clip it. I don't know if they clip it. I don't know what's going on with that, but dang. Yeah, let's see. We gonna get ready to close it out. We're gonna finish the rest of this video real quick in case it do pull up or continue on the live feed on YouTube. But let's see what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's terrible.
Like I can see it online.
You can, it's back up.
Whatever video y'all played, baby.
Oh, that hurricane. I knew that might have not been good. They like, you gotta pay us for that. But that's promotion. I'm definitely going back and watching that movie this weekend, man. That was major. That was real major. That's taking lemons and making lemonade right there, man. For real. Because these type of things gonna happen, it's sad, But yeah, what you was saying, B?
Like that goes back to like when we were saying like it can break you mentally. I mean, I don't feel bad for a brother, you know what I'm saying, that's broken down mentally from that for something they didn't do, but he took it, the guy in the hurricane, he took it and made it into a positive.
Yeah.
He wrote a book about it. And that earned him some income, some revenue coming in. He just took it and made it a positive. Yeah. And that's sometimes that's what we got to do in our situations in life. as rappers, entertainers, and everything, going through these trials and tribulations, these loopholes. We got to take our platforms and or whatever platform we can and make it into a positive. He wrote a book about it.
Right, man. For real though. But like some like we was talking about earlier, some people don't get the opportunity to make it into a positive, maybe because of their age, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because he was grown. What was it? What was that other dude? Browder. I forgot his name. Jay-Z did Khalif. Yeah, Khalif. I think Browder or something. Yeah, Jay-Z did a Netflix series on him. And sometimes it don't end up good for people, mentally. They get in there and go the other way. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's all your lesson. You know what I'm saying? That's all your lessons. You know what I'm saying? But sad deal, man. And that's the whole reason why we need to learn this law. So we can stop repeating. We see these things in history keep repeating themselves, and then we see where it's going, and then we can see how to manipulate it, or how to not manipulate it, because it's our system. We just need to fix it. How to fix it? You know what I'm saying? And get these crooks up out of here too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's finish this. You want to finish this clip real quick?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go into it.
And each spent a decade behind bars.
I guess I don't want to beat around the bush here. I just want to ask you straight away. Do you commit these murders?
Had absolutely nothing to do with these murders.
Over the summer, a new law was passed in Missouri allowing prosecutors to bring old cases back to court, and that entitled Strickland's plea for innocence to be heard again.
No, I didn't think this day was going to come. I mean, not before I got this legal team, I didn't.
Jackson County prosecutor
he already had a legal team ready anyway.
Strickland alongside the Midwest.
But he just didn't get confiscated.
Yeah, I guess he got a legal team. Once he got that legal team, I guess, he was like, he had hope again, but he probably accepted the fact that, I'm just dying here. You know what I'm saying? Which is sad, man. Sad.
You see a lot of the movies where they in there, they don't, where you see they really don't give up too much hope. They always got hope that something is light in the tunnel. But it's just the fact that all the time wasted, time you didn't spend with your grandkids, or you could have had grandkids, or if you had kids, you couldn't spend the time, you couldn't cherish the moments. You missed all of that,
man.
But he's a millionaire as of when they confiscate. Well, the public compensated him on GoFundMe. He's a millionaire by that. He raised a lot of money with the GoFundMe, and that's how he really got confiscated. But the state, he just couldn't get it from the state. It's just that's where you wanted to make it hurt. You wanted to hurt them.
Yeah.
You wanted to get where they hurt, hit them where they hurt.
Yep.
The public gonna support you. They see they look into the story, they see how sad the story is, they gonna support you, but the law, the court system.
Yeah.
Where's the support from them? The state.
Yeah, I know. You dealing with a bunch of crooks. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a money game. It's a money game. The judge, he got to get his money. Lawyers got to get their money. Prison got to get their money.
And then really it too, it's modern day slavery too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's why 13th Amendment say slavery is abolished except for punishment of a crime. You know what I'm saying? So they turn slaves into criminals. You know what I'm saying? But it still give us that out to learn the law. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be duly convicted. You know what I'm saying? So if you know that law, then you can't call me a criminal. You know what I'm saying? And basically you can't call me a slave. Before it was just you slave. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you identify with a certain legal status term. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get too far into it, but yeah, then we ain't have no a criminal. You was just a slave, period. You know what I'm saying? But now, ever since that 13th Amendment, I guess, you know what I'm saying, they just turning people into criminals. You know what I'm saying? And so they can continue their slavery, modern day slavery. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, you put us on the board where we had no pieces on the board. Now we got pieces on the board. You know what I'm saying? Because we can vote these judges out. We can vote these district attorneys out. You know what I'm saying? We can vote these people out that's crooked. We have that power. We just don't know how it works. We don't know how it go. You know what I'm saying? We need to look into that. It's something definitely to look into, because if you can, change your outcome, you know what I'm saying, with the gain knowledge, why not? Why not? But yeah, let's finish the video up real quick.
Right.
West Innocence Project.
Thank you for reviewing all the no evidence that was against me to begin with.
At more than 4 decades, the time Strickland served makes his the longest wrongful imprisonment in Missouri state history, and one of the longest in the nation, according to the National Registry of Exonerations. Although he cannot get back what was wrongfully stolen from him, Strickland has plans for the path ahead and to make an impact with the time he has left.
But if I can ever get involved with some type of, speaking concerning legislation or something, we like to get some things changed. I got some ideas where they
there it go.
Keep this from happening to someone else.
There it go.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Steph.
Oh, let's get that off of there for they. How they do. Yeah, man, there it go. You heard what that boy say. He said, I'm gonna get into the legislation and get some laws changed, brother. Get some laws changed. I'm gonna get into that legislation, man. There it go. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it's at, man. I feel, especially in these days and times, we got the best.
That would be huge. That would be huge if you can get
that law change for real. Really, I don't feel like he should give up on his compensation. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a statute. You know what I'm saying? And so, like he said, you can get with that legislation and get that law changed. And I don't know if it'll apply to him, but yeah.
It seemed like he got his head right while he all his time. Like he started using his head all them years. And you can't, and as I was saying earlier, when you grow older, you know what I'm saying, you get wiser and you starting to change. You start to get out that fad of listening like the TikTok videos. No, you're no longer on that anymore. You more in a space to where you elevate and you thinking more. And he started to use his time, and like the hurricane, he wrote a book. And I really believe, by the way he's talking, that he's probably going to be involved in trying to get that situated.
Yeah. Yeah, some people, you know what I'm saying? But it's that red pill, blue pill. You know what I'm saying? Because some people take that blue pill and they, go back to the real world instead of elevating their mind. And, some people go in there and join a gang. You know what I'm saying? And you can't elevate your mind, then you steady having a battle for your survival. You know what I'm saying? And then some people go in there like this brother or Hurricane or like Malcolm X, and they go in there and say, you know what? I got this time. Let me make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us on the outside, like I was telling Donnie, you know what I'm saying? I was telling him, they might lock your body up, but they ain't locked your mind. Matter of fact, y'all got the best go when it comes to getting mental work done, because out here we on this hamster wheel. Wake up, go to work, come home, eat, take a shower, go to sleep. wake up, go to work. You know what I'm saying? Stay.
Never have time for your own dreams.
Right. You never had time to really just sit down and get your mental right. Well, they in there with endless time. You got endless time. Donnie, do not waste it, bro. I sent him a book. I sent him the Holy Quran, Circle 7.
But I bet them first 20 years hurt. Them probably the first 10 of his, like when he was young. Well, he was I guess he was 20 when he went 16. He was probably younger than that. Them first 20 years probably hurt him real hard, tough.
Yeah. Probably.
But mentally that can really bother missing, because when you institutionalized for so long, you think you coming, especially back in the 70s, you come out, things change. Now you got to get adjusted to reality again, how things work. You don't know how to use social media. Everybody on community. Basically, a lot of stuff we do is on social media nowadays. How we communicate. You got to learn all that from step one of how to use that for communication, business wise, things like that. That's all the time that was taken. Now you got to learn. It's just crazy, man. You got to learn the different things of how life done evolve without you.
Right. Some of them might have went in. It wasn't even no smartphones. Now you coming out. It wasn't even barely no cell phone. It was pagers, and then you coming out and this.
I don't even think it was pagers. It wasn't even pagers in the 70s. They still had They still had them funny looking phones, like them long, with the dial. You probably got to dial the number. You learning all this stuff.
Yeah.
Don't nobody have house phones no more.
Yeah.
It's all cellular.
Yeah.
So you just all this time, and that ain't even that important compared to the valuable time, with your family, and that's important over a cell phone and electronics. That mentally can, it can do some damage a little bit in your head.
Yeah, I agree.
Of everybody that passed away while you was in there, that you never got the chance to really see them again, but behind the walls, or spend the time with them. Like, that was my question for the people. Like I said earlier, I know he made $1 million. You know what I'm saying? He raised $1 million off of GoFundMe, but is that going to be able to solve all the damage that was done? All of it. Now, $1 million can solve a lot of things, but can it solve all your problems? Like I was saying earlier, I don't know if it can, because you got athletes, entertainers, everybody out here. They got so much money that they not even happy.
Yeah. Money came back.
But this man seems like he's in he's in a different space. He's not in a space to just he's not trying to splurge money and spend a bunch of money. He's in a space to get things changed, like he was saying.
Yeah. They raised $1 million, you said?
Yeah, on GoFundMe, over $1 million.
Dang. Boy.
The public. They caught the story, and you know what I'm saying, they felt bad about the situation, and they raised some money for him. He couldn't get it from the state.
Power to the people.
That's a good thing for him. You know what I'm saying? That's a good step in the right direction. But a lot of us only live to 60 years, that much. A lot of us only live that long, or 60 years.
Yeah. Like you
said, 60 years is wasted.
Yeah.
Now, well, he's 60. Well, he lived like a quarter probably of that before he went in, but 40 years of that is wasted.
Yeah.
So now the little time frame he got now left of his life, God, we all gotta go sometimes. Well, I don't know what his timeline is with God, but due to the facts of how long a lot of us, most of us, the average people live, it's a lot of people out here that don't even make it past 21.
Yeah.
But he's got this little time frame of his year. He got this little time frame left to, make a change like he wants to and live his life.
Right. And that was his story, you know what I'm saying? So, it might look bad from our point of view, you know what I'm saying? But you'll never know what the Most High got in store for you, you know what I'm saying? Or how your life gonna go, you know what I'm saying? But he taking it and he doing the best he can. At least he gonna get some things changed, you know what I'm saying? So that's like I said, taking lemons and making lemonade. For real.
It was a story going back to the TikTok and everything that we thinking about all the things we talked about. Like, it's a girl, she was 16 or something, black girl. She was 16. She don't even got a driver's license yet. She's a pilot. That's the energy. That's good energy. Putting your self in the right path, bringing good energy. That's some good energy. And I got an article pulled up, but I wasn't able to get it up, but show it. But that's an example of a good path.
Yeah.
Good energy.
You remember
that's bigger? Huh?
Do you remember her name?
I got the I'm finna pull it up. I'm gonna share it on the screen here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's good energy. That's the stuff. This is the stuff we need, man.
Right.
For the youth wise.
Right. That's what we need them doing instead of TikTok videos.
No, I'm not trying to say TikTok videos. I'm saying like the energy you putting in these videos, like bad energy. Where's the good energy thing? Like Marlon was touching on stuff. Like they Wipe Me Down. Like it's not a bad energy song, but it was fun back then. It was fun. It was a fun song.
Right.
And you didn't have to he didn't have to talk about guns in that song, you know what I'm saying? For it, why has it gotta be guns and drugs all the time to make it entertaining?
Because that's what's in our DNA. We don't even condone to the anything else because it don't even feel right. You know what I'm saying? It's been programmed into our DNA to where if you ain't talking about that, you ain't real. You know what I'm saying? And we got this wrong concept of what real is. That's not real to me. I create my own world and then I live in it. You know what I'm saying? I create my own world. Don't nobody create my world for me. You know what I'm saying? I create my own world and then I live in it. I'm living. I'm not just trying to survive. I'm living. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where we need to be with it. You know what I'm saying? That way you don't get caught up in that bull. Because there's a lot of bull out there for you. Stay tuned for your program. You know what I'm saying? They finna tell you a vision. Television, they gonna tell you a vision. You know what I'm saying? And then they gonna program you and channel. You changing the channel, you ain't changing the channel, you just channeling a different energy. You know what I'm saying? It get deep, you know what I'm saying? But it's all on you. You can turn the TV off. You know what I'm saying? You can choose the station or choose the channel, the channel of energy that you want. You know what I'm saying? You have the decision to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really be careful on, all of these things that it's in our DNA. It is programmed. But then, like I was saying earlier, they programming your subconscious. So when certain things come up, now you don't even know why you thinking what you thinking, but you thinking that because you just seen this video earlier that told you that. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even know why. As soon as this happened, first thing I was guilty of it too. You know what I'm saying? Road rage back in the day. First thing I'm doing is going to that pistol. You know what I'm saying? because my mind had been programmed to think like that. You know what I'm saying? And so we got to be careful and be mindful of these type of things that they programming. Stay tuned for your programming us with and tuning us through our ears and our eyes with. You know what I'm saying? We have to be careful what we consuming, not just drinking and eating, what we taking in with our eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because you're consuming with your eyes too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what happened to the Don. He dropped off. But it is getting kind of late, so I think we're gonna conclude in a little bit.
Yeah, man. I was my bad. I was really trying to search for this article with this young lady, you know, that we have that as a 16-year-old pilot. You know, that's the energy that we're trying to bring into the youth. And here, I don't know if y'all can see that.
Well, we just posted in the chat what's her name, and then people can do they.
Her name is Sydney Mary Flowers from Cleveland.
Or Sydney Mary Flowers. We ain't got to post in the chat. You just go look it up. Yeah, man. And she Moorish. Yeah, that's what we need.
16-year-old pilot.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Black, young teenager.
Right.
Before she even got a license, she just completed her schooling and everything. She had completed her schooling and everything. That's the type of energy then. Flashing, making gestures of guns and stuff. Like, this is what
she's getting work done. You know what I'm saying? For real. 16 as a pilot, I couldn't even imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Flying the whole plane. That's major. You know what I'm saying? That's major. And you know, shout out to Venus and Serena Williams. You know what I'm saying? We just got done watching that King Richard. You know what I'm saying? And they stayed in the hood. They stayed in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Compton.
A lot of distractions out there.
Compton. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they had their father and their mother to keep them disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. You don't have to. They ain't condoning that dumb stuff. If they had a condone in that dumb stuff, tell me if Venus and Serena was out there trying to learn how to twerk, would they been the greatest tennis players in the world? Will we have a Venus and Serena? You know what I'm saying? So we're not just trying to pick at certain people. We're not just trying to.
No, we're not. I'm not trying to pick at TikTok.
But we trying to bring a certain light that we are great people. We need to start acting accordingly. Like you said, the girl was 16, the pilot, Venus and Serena. We got greatness in our DNA also. We gotta pull that greatness out of our DNA instead of pulling that other stuff out of our DNA that's keep programming us, you know what I'm saying, into the same trap, the same loophole, the same black hole. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That was good, B. That was real good, man. I like that. I'm gonna definitely go check her out and do my research on her. That's major.
16.
Because you had Bessie Coleman. People don't even know. They think Amelia Earhart, whatever her name is, was the first female pilot. But if you go back into research, you can look up Bessie Coleman.
Yeah.
Bessie Coleman was the first female pilot, and she was a Moor. Yes. Yeah, she was what you so-called black, what you would call black. You know what I'm saying? Yes, she was first female pilot. And so
I seen another article, about a girl in Brooklyn. The list goes on. There's a page of this on Facebook. They got a page. It show a lot of successful or even black entrepreneurs. The girl got her she's 16 or 17 around that age, got her own beauty shop in Brooklyn, New York. So It's possible, man. Like,
yeah,
it's bigger than TikTok. And the what we just seen the video is bigger. It's a bigger thing than just TikTok and making dance videos or making gun gestures. It's bigger stuff we got to focus on, even with the youth. You're not separated from this just because you young. Don't mean you can't.
Man,
you can start off. It's best to start off while you that young.
Exactly. That's what
because you don't want to get to the age where you 30 and 40 and trying to, oh man, I'm running out of time. I need to hurry up before I run out of time. I still got time, but that time getting limited.
Quick, before you know it, you'll be looking up, you'll be 50.
Just like he said, you'll be caught in the hamster wheel. But use your time at school. That's your time to really, man. You got some time to learn some knowledge and use it on them and revert. Man, we can bring this thing. We can make. Oh man. Yeah. Now, school is another story. Like what they teach you in school, that's a different story. Right. But forget that. Forget all that. Just go focus on getting in there, getting the grades, and getting out so you can do your thing. We understand that certain things that they teach in schools is not the Christopher Columbus and all. We kind of got question marks about that. Well, we do. Like, but just get in there and get out and use that platform to build your platform. Yep. Like, it's so much we can do at an early stage before we get 40 and 30. Be like, oh, my time running slim. And then while you time running slim, you don't have babies and everything else. And you on a hamster wheel going to work or trying to take care of the bills while you trying to focus on your own dreams on the side or your own business on the side. But at the same time, you on that hamster wheel. And you, like I was saying the other day, I was telling somebody, you got 24 hours in a day. 8 hours, you probably go to work. So how many hours you got left? You got 20, it's 24 hours. 8 hours you go to work. So what, that's 16 hours left?
8 hours.
You got 10 hours, 8 or 10 hours of sleep. So now you stuck with 8 hours. And you probably, that 8 hours, you probably gotta go work out. So that's another 2 hours out of that 8. You down to 6. It's so time is just, it goes fast.
Lunch and dinner gonna take 2 of those hours.
Man,
you down to 6. You probably gonna watch good TV shows for about 2-3 hours. You down to 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we gotta use our time wisely. But I was just telling Key that the other day. That's crazy because he was saying you know, Daddy, I use it for entertainment. I was like, you know, that's cool, Key. You know, we can't have fun. I said, you know, that's cool, but look at the word entertainment. You entering entertainment. Tainment like a zoo animal. You know what I'm saying? So you're being tamed to sit there and be programmed. I said, do you think the guy who created Amazon, you think he came home and watched entertainment all day? Or do you think some of these great people, do you think they sit and watch entertainment and became great? They didn't become great by being entertained. That ain't how they became great. You know what I'm saying? They used the rest of them 8 hours that you was just talking about after you sleep and go to school. They use that to build their knowledge. Go watch how it's made. You want to be an engineer.
If you go all that time that you put in a video game, you better know how to make a video game.
Right, exactly. All that, you know what I'm saying? We gotta manage our time wisely. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, man, that's where it's at with it though. But yeah, you want to say anything in closing? It's getting kind of late.
Yeah, we just gonna close it here, man. Thanks for everybody. If you was watching, man, thanks for watching. And thanks for tapping in. We had special people come in with some gems. I laid down some gems, man. Thanks for watching. A lot of you that couldn't catch it, you can catch it on the back burner.
Yeah.
And we glad get the likes and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe button and keep tuning in. We be here around this time of day, around 8 something on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday though. Every Wednesdays, Time to Heal podcast. We will be going live every Wednesday. And we will be talking about these type of issues because it's time to heal.
It's time to heal. And we're getting work done.
Work done.
And I want to say appreciate you, Milo, you know what I'm saying, for coming on, supporting, you know what I'm saying, and getting on here and speaking your truth, you know what I'm saying. That's real big. That's major. That shows me, you know what I'm saying, that you really care, you know what I'm saying. And all of those that's gonna view this in the future, and all of those that viewed it, you know what I'm saying, I want to say peace and love, you know what I'm saying. And I appreciate you, Don B, for getting on here, you know what I'm saying, each Wednesday and discussing these topics so we can heal, you know what I'm saying. And of course, all praise due to the Most High, you know what I'm saying, because he really wanted to give me the words to say. You know what I'm saying? We do all of this so we can heal as a people, you know what I'm saying, and get back to where we need to be. So, yeah, man, it's a good one. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And not only enjoyed it, but learned something. You know what I'm saying? So you can go and do your research. Don't never take what me and B say for fact. Go and do your research and see, what you come up with. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one day, somebody could do like Milo and bring it to the table, bring it to the round table. And so with that, peace and love to all. And we'll see you back next Wednesday.